And Sandra she's many things, and I've asked her to tell a little bit of her personal story because, and apart from being interesting, is she brings value as a marketer and a marketing strategist to the BAM movement. And I know she's looking to bring that to perhaps some of you as our listeners, ways that she can help you grow your business to the glory of God. So, with that, we'll move into a little bit of story. But the main reason I asked her to join us is Sandra just got back in the spring from a trip to the Balkans where she had this amazing vision trip, this vision tour of what God is doing in that part of the world and how BAM is working, and some of the ways that she saw things, but also ways that we could plug in as BAMers to help grow the kingdom there. So anyway, so Sandra, again, welcome. But tell us a little bit of just who you are. I mean, a lot of people don't know you. They don't know your name. They're wondering, are you a Southerner with a double name, Sandra Lynn? But just tell us a little bit of your story. I really want to dig into the trip.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my quick background to at least get us started is that my long history is actually strategic marketing consulting. So, from the business side of things, from the B side of it, um, is that, and I focus predominantly on what do you say, what do the messaging, the communication part, and how to communicate not just through marketing but all the way through the sales process. So, kind of every communication through the business development stage, and then
Let me ask you a quick question. So
sure.
when you say what do you say? So is this less about the medium that you choose to say it in, and more about the words, the messaging, the writing? I mean, is it really it's almost like content in that sense?
Yes, exactly. I mean, right now everything is digital. I've been doing this for a whole lot of years, but where it was, called integrated marketing because it was all across different channels. Now the channel is digital. So everybody needs to learn how to take what they are trying to communicate and communicate that in digital form, regardless of what their business is. So, or the channel is. So, yeah, the focus is digital, but it is across all the channels that they would be speaking.
So let me ask you another question. I could go on this for another hour. I'm not going
Yeah.
to, but for the sake of our audience, which are primarily either BAM practitioners or BAM supporters, this is a big deal for the BAM world right now. Is marketing, trying to create markets for themselves outside of perhaps their national presence. So they don't know. I hear a lot that they have questions and not a lot of answers. What specifically are a couple of things you could do for a BAM practitioner with this messaging expertise that you have? And I think about. Let me give you two quick scenarios. One is for a national. Most of our students, not our audience, but most of our students are nationals looking to start or grow businesses where they live for the kingdom. And then, of course, expats who are using business and expanding business into countries where Christ is either not known or not very well known. So, a couple of just quick questions. Give us an answer, then we're going to jump to your trip because I'm fascinated by that.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. I think that the biggest missing piece in general entrepreneurship training and or entrepreneurship growth is actually the marketing and the sales piece. I mean, usually some of the programs touch on, understanding your customer, but they really, it's not part of what needs to be done until after, which is speaking about it, right? So it's what do I say? What do I post? What do I put on my site? What do I put in emails? How do I talk about myself when I am on a Zoom call or when I'm on a sales pitch or when I am looking for investors? Or, how do I talk in any of these ways? And so for the nationals, for example, they will be talking about something new that they've never done before, and we'll be talking about it only from their point of view. And usually that needs to turn around to be, a customer focused. And for the expats, cross border or growing international global groups, it's also something new, right? Because it's a new audience that they would be talking to. So existing businesses, just about everybody needs to, when they're doing something new, needs to refine their messaging or develop it from scratch.
I'm so tempted to go off on this. I'm only going to make a quick point, and then we'll move on. I know I've spent a lot of my leadership development career and executive career. Part of it is equipping salespeople to be more effective. And what you just said is really right. You're in front of a client. Don't show up and throw up. They don't want to hear about you. They don't care. They care about themselves. And so just learning how to craft your message in a way that gets them to talk about them, which then makes them think you're pretty amazing. So I love what you're doing. So, Sandra, let me go ahead and do the commercial now.
Yeah.
How can people find you if they want to talk professionally about marketing strategy, and their messaging?
Sure. I do, free conversations called action plan calls. And I offer that through my website, which is verticalventures.cc. Or for the sake of knowing that we're on audio, they can also email me at sandrasoffice@gmail.com.